Hi guys, it's my first tutorial, and here we are going to unwrap this vault. Okay, so here is our vault. It's pretty simple geometry, one turbo smooth iteration, just to keep it like small smoothness. Okay, on top of it I'm going to add edit poly. You can straight away add unwrap UV, but what I tend to do before every unwrapping is maybe it's my bad habit, but just to add UV mapping clear. This is especially useful if you are merging some models to the scene, using models from someone else, that stuff. But if you made your model from scratch, then it's usually fine, but I use it, so bear with it. Okay, on top of the mapping clear we add unwrap UV. Let's open the UV editor. Here it is. And what we are going to do is select the polygon or face sub-object, select all, Control A, and simply go to mapping, flatten mapping. Okay, and here you go. It's perfectly aligned, perfect shape, so you don't have to bother with rotating the clusters and some other unnecessary stuff if we are short on time. And next thing what we are going to do is go to tools, relax, and polygon angles. Start relax, and after a few seconds it's fine. Okay, and then just go to rescale elements, and that's it. So next what we are going to do is we are going to stitch neighboring clusters together, and to do so select polygon, go to select biplanar angle, set 45, and before you do that be sure to turn off ignore back facing, and after you select these two faces you will see that they are selected here in the edit UV window. Just go stitch custom and they are stitched. So we are going to the next one, do the same thing. Next one, next one, next one, and the last. Okay, when everything is stitched, just make sure, I always do that, this one, when you stitch everything, just select everything or use Control A and do one more rescale element just to make sure that every cluster is the same size, and then you can manually put them like this. I mean, you don't have to, because no one is going to check the tiles millimeter by millimeter on your every cluster, but I don't know, you can do it or you can skip this step, but whatever. That's it. But before you proceed to the rendering or whatever you want, make sure that the orientation of the clusters is fine. Add your material, show it in the viewport. As you can see, the tiling is way too big, so we are going to do the next step. And what I always like to do, because when you have a lot of iterations, sometimes from the edges you can't see the texture properly, I like to do like I like to create an instance of this mesh, and since it's an instance, you open the UV editor of the newly created mesh, you select everything, and you scale the clusters, and you can watch the tiling here without this red overlay color. So when you are happy enough with your tiling, okay, I guess this is fine, maybe like this, you close the UV editor, you select the face, you leave this one, and let's say you can proceed to rendering, or just to see how does it look in the okay. So I hope that's it. I hope it's been helpful. Have fun. Bye.